Welcome back to The Explainer. Look, if you've been logging into Los Santos recently, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about here. You log in, you grind for literally hours doing the exact same routines you used years ago, only to look at your Maze Bank account and realize, wow, I'm barely making a dent in my mechanic's daily fees. Right? The recent GTA Online updates have completely shifted the meta, and honestly, wasting hours on those outdated grinds is just a fast track to burnout. So today, we're mastering the Los Santos economy with modern wealth strategies pulled straight from the latest data.
Seriously, let me ask you this. Are you still using the same old money-making methods? Because if so, it is definitely time for a reset. The latest updates absolutely demand a fresh strategy. The game evolved, and hey, we've got to evolve right along with it. But don't stress. The blueprint we're unpacking today works universally. Whether you're a brand new player staring at, basically zero cash, or you're a seasoned vet trying to push your net worth into the hundreds of millions, this system is going to optimize your time and effort perfectly.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our master blueprint for today. First, the golden rule. Second, passive powerhouses. Third, active missions. Fourth, the ultimate wealth routine. And finally, number 5, the beginner trap. Let's kick things off with Section 1, the golden rule. Weekly bonuses dictate strategy. It's a simple but wildly overlooked concept. You absolutely have to check the weekly bonuses first. Rockstar rotates double and triple GTA dollars and RP payouts across different businesses, missions, and races all the time. If you're just blindly logging in, doing the exact same daily routine without checking the newswire or the pause menu, man, you are leaving millions on the table. A double payout event completely changes what's actually worth your time that week. Always let those boosted activities dictate your schedule.
Moving right along to Section 2, passive powerhouses, earning while you play.
Now, what's really interesting about this is how we define wealth in this game. Passive income in GTA isn't just some corporate buzzword. It's money generated entirely in the background by your warehouse technicians and safe accumulation while you're off doing other things. It's like cloning yourself. You're making money on one side of the map while actively running a totally different hustle on the other. Let's look at the absolute best assets for this. First up, the Acid Lab. This thing is highly solo-friendly. Once it's set up, production happens entirely in the background. Just keep it stocked, trigger that daily production boost, and let it cook. Then, you've got the Nightclub. This is a real powerhouse because your technicians gather goods without you lifting a single finger. Plus, if you maintain the club's popularity, usually just by tossing out a VIP troublemaker, that nightclub safe generates some really hefty extra income. The result? You've got multiple income sources running simultaneously. It's the whole shebang.
Okay, Section 3, active money-making missions. High effort, high reward.
And this brilliantly illustrates your core options depending on where you're at in the game. Just starting out, the Cluckin farm raid has a super low barrier to entry. You don't need any expensive property to launch it, making it great for beginners. Moving up, the agency is a medium investment, but it gives you multiple income streams from one building. Contracts, payphone hits, and the Dr. Dre storyline. Finally, the big one, the Cayo Perico heist. It has a high barrier to entry since you need the Kasatka sub, but it's totally solo-friendly and offers a massive, highly repeatable payout.
Since Cayo Perico is basically the cornerstone of the economy, here is a massive pro tip. Stop wasting time fighting every single enemy. Seriously, brute force is your worst enemy here. You want to learn the compound layout and use efficient stealth routes and clean runs to maximize your earnings per hour. It's all about min-maxing your time, not your ammo.
Which brings us to Section 4, the ultimate wealth routine, stacking your assets.
So, the crucial point is how you stack these so you aren't just grinding one thing forever. Here is your step-by-step cycle. Step 1, check your passive businesses, like the Nightclub and Acid Lab. Step 2, complete an active mission, maybe agency work or whatever has a weekly bonus right now. Step 3, run your big heist or raid. Step 4, execute your business sales, because hey, they've been cooking this whole time. And Step 5, repeat the cycle. This stacking strategy literally eliminates dead time.
Finally, we've got Section 5, the beginner trap, assets versus liabilities.
There is a really stark contrast you've got to understand here to avoid staying perpetually broke. On one hand, you have assets, things like Acid Labs and agencies that actively generate more GTA dollars. On the other hand, liabilities, those shiny, incredibly expensive supercars that completely drain your early profits. If you blow your first big payout on a hypercar, you are shooting your empire in the foot before it even gets off the ground.
It really comes down to this. A supercar doesn't make you richer. A good business can. Build your money-making setup first. Buy the toys later. I want to emphasize that for sure. Wealth in Los Santos is built entirely on systems. Build the engine first, and then let the engine buy the toys for you.
You now have the ultimate blueprint mapped out. You know how to check the bonuses, set up passive earners, run efficient active missions, and stack them into an unbeatable routine. So, I'll leave you with this final thought. Which business will you buy first to start your wealth engine today? Get out there, optimize that routine, and go dominate the Los Santos economy. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you